masterpiece.
If you don't know me, then your bosses do. Never mad, y'all, I really dope your fruit. On that clown shit, I can't talk to you. Picture a boss making some bosses move. Never won, nigga, but we offing you. Low and child, nigga, that 39th shit. Wells, baby, that 39th stick. The king got his shit, you should crown this. Came from the Wells, got the spot on the app. With the longest can't shoot them gas, but I know them gas. City church, they clap you for a penny. Came from the low end, the capital of the city. Shit get hot here. Better wear your Glock here. We don't just grocery youngers, they hop shop here. Hit you in your body until they see your soul. Put you in the wood and then they let you burn. Shit get stupid. Shot stop loud talk for sure you get muted. Gas up the place, smoke for sure you get suited. Loud talk. I've been playing with that grass like a grandma. Bitch, I'm 39th to the jump of it. Problem let the weapon spit. 40 with a drum jack, kicking like some Tekken shit. Ain't from the 9, from 39. Home of BT, big shorty, right? Landscaping. When I get it going, chasing them, got a plan. Leaves on them trees when they fall, I'm a hand raider. Bag them, seal them and get them gone. Jumped in this shit, was thirsty to see a zone. Ass bees here, wood big as hell, like I'm smoking out a tree here. Playing with the branches like a monkey in a tree here. A GF, landscaper. I'm playing the wild for that damn paper. I am 39. PFA shit. I ain't here to step on niggas' toes, but you see me? Yeah. Genius is genius. Woo. I'm one of them niggas. If you don't know that, you should ice your balls. I'm talking about that hood team shit. They ain't really gotta do it though. You know this PFA shit now, don't you? PFA shit!
What's good, everybody? Shoptalk 7. We up top, but we get down. It's your boy, Get This Deep. D Smith in the house.
It's your boy, Get This Deep. From Monix. That's what I'm doing. If I got to hear that shit, I got to put my spin on it. It's your boy, Media Monix, Pod Guy, Radio Jesus in the building. Let's have it.
Yeah, boy. Man, look who we got in the shop tonight, man. The homeboy Reggie moving forward, baby.
The word
from the Nightcap, baby. The Nightcap Radio Show here on My Radio Chicago every Tuesday night, man, from 9 o'clock to 11 p.m. What's going on, brother?
What's the word, fellas? How y'all doing, man?
Good to see you, man.
Yeah,
man. Thanks for jumping down, man.
I want to know how long you done had that after 7 as radio handle. Sound like you could throw a poetry set.
Yeah, appropriate for the Nightcap. You know what I'm saying?
A long time, man. About 3rd grade, man.
I know, see? I knew it was old school. I knew it. After 7. How old are you?
Yeah, I'm 38.
After
you
7.
had to grow into your voice. Yeah. Okay. I feel you.
You sound like you had an attitude that day. Like, you know what? I'm on for y'all.
You got teased a lot.
Mm-hmm. Oh, my God.
Well, man, thanks for coming on, man.
For
yes, sir. Thanks for coming on, man. Hey, and thank you guys for tuning in, whether you're tuning in on YouTube, whether you're tuning in on StreamYard, whether you're tuning in on YouTube, StreamYard, Facebook, or the Roku app. That's right. Y'all can check us out on the Roku app now, so ain't no excuses, right? Check us out. Roku app, support District Radio Network, man, My Radio Chicago, Shoptalk 7, baby. Make sure you check us out, baby. And the Nightcap, now on My Radio Chicago, baby. So, yeah, ain't no excuse. Y'all make sure y'all check us out, all right?
I feel like he's going to get us beat up, but this ain't no excuse thing. Wow. Somebody going to have to smoke for him. Like,
I'm going to get us beat up.
Like, what you mean ain't no
I'm going to get us beat up.
I got kids.
I'm going to get us beat up.
I just had to watch that.
I'm going to get us beat up.
Yeah.
You almost had a whole group.
Uh-oh.
You almost had a whole group have to jump me up, man.
Listen, man, all I did was make a funny pun on their name.
Because I almost got me lynched.
And I was about to get him lynched. Golly,
no, man.
Yeah, that was going to be a good story.
Maybe it's St. Mercury moon.
It would have been a great story, though. Would have been a great story, man. Shout out to the movie.
Would have been something to talk to.
Yeah, man. But
I had to shoot at people then if they jumped up. You know,
oh, thank you.
I can't have to fuck with my boy like that.
Look at you. You're so sweet.
So,
It's the nicest thing anybody's ever said.
why'd you shoot at him? Judge be like, why'd you shoot at him? I'm sweet. What's supposed to do?
Oh man, well y'all know what it is, man. Let's go ahead and get to our resident SBO segment, man. Brought to you by Shoptalk 7, man. We want to show some love to our resident SBOs, our small business owners that are rocking with us, man, and supporting us. So we want to support them back, man. And up first is Rose Design Services, man. Y'all already know Ro Bryant, man. RO''S.
Because without that apostrophe,
It's Ross.
nobody's shopping at Ross's.
Nobody's shopping at Ross's. I'm not.
Did you go to a store called Ross's?
I don't think I would. No.
No,
hear me? It
Ross's.
sounds a bit much.
Ross's.
It almost sounds racist.
Ross's.
Sound like
It could.
racism, and they're going out of business.
It could. But yeah, y'all make sure y'all check out Rose Design Services, okay? That's RO''S Design Services. Hit her up, 773-322-3076. Again, that number is 773-322-3076. Hit her up across Facebook, IG, and Gmail at Rose Design Services, okay? Shout out to the accoutrement. Got to flex a little bit. Well, you get that reflection off of that.
Road
All
design.
right,
You know
all
what I'm
right,
saying?
all right.
A little throwback.
I think this is our first set of shirts.
Is it? Sure is.
Hmm.
Sure is. This is definitely a throwback. Definitely a throwback. So, man, shout out to Rose Design Services, man. Rose does shirts. She does hats. She does thongs, I hear. Socks. She'll do button ups. I was just kidding about the thongs. Yeah, just kidding. But she might do something for you. I mean, holla at her. She might give her a challenge. Make sure you hit her up, all right? Once again, 773-322-3076. All right. And also shout out to our girl, Miss Nicole the Ingram of Tiffany's Closet.
That's www.tiffany'scloset.com, where fashion is queen. That is www.tiffanyz.com, where you have to speak Tiffany's to get into Tiffination. Because we know what happens if you speak Tiffany's all wildly. You can't just speak it anyway. It blows stuff up. You know what I mean? I spoke Tiffany's at somebody to get some free haircuts.
Oh, man.
Don't make me do it. I almost blew the whole place
Katie,
up.
watch your damn mouth, brother.
I'm trying to get some chicken. Man.
Watch your damn mouth.
I get haircuts like once every 2 years.
Oh man, okay.
Bro, there's so much salt in that food. Like I feel my blood pressure going up
It is.
when I eat it.
It is.
Once
It's
every 2
terrible.
I'm already fat.
Stop
I
it.
can't add to it, man.
You know. So, man, make sure y'all check out Nicole's The Ingram at Tiffany'sCloset.com, man, where fashion is queen.
And tell her to make some but start selling men's clothes.
She's supposed to be coming out
We
with a
want ours,
men's
too.
line
Well, she
in
better hurry up.
2024. So
I'm
she
trying
said
to
she
be
working on.
I'm trying to be a plus size model.
Okay. You hear him? You hear him, Nicole?
You feel me?
You hear the man?
Yeah.
All right.
Technically, you be plus size too.
It's okay. Rose Design slims me up.
Hey, she make me
Shout out
something
to
in
Rose
black, I be
Design.
looking smaller.
Black
Shout out to Rose Design. Let her look out.
Man, Lou got on all black. He must be plus size too. You plus size? Well, we can't tell anyway with all that black on. Don't you? Okay.
Oh man, shout out to Nicole the Ingram, man, Tiffany'sCloset.com. And also shout out to our girl, Miss Nikki Spiller of Nikki Sleek Designs. What's up, Nikki? Popping up right in the chat, right on time. And Nikki, shout out to Ro Bryan also in the chat. But yeah, y'all make sure y'all hit up Nikki Spiller of Nikki Sleek Designs, man. www.nikkisleekdesigns.com. And if you want to email her at nikkisleekdesigns@gmail.com. Y'all know Nikki been doing our promos, man, hooking us up, got us out here looking mighty grown. Mighty grown. Did I say mighty grown?
Mighty grown.
Mighty grown. Yeah, you know what I'm saying? So, man, shout out to Nikki Spiller, man. And if you too want Nikki to spill her drip all over your brand, just a little bit there and a little bit over there. You know, if you want to smear it, just whatever. You do your thing. But, man, holla at Nikki Spiller, man. www.nikkisleekdesigns.com, man. And nikkisleekdesigns@gmail.com. That's the email. All right, make sure y'all check out Nikki, man. Nikki does dope work, man. A lot of people been tapping into her. So make sure you tune in, man, for real. So shout out to our resident SBOs.
Easy.
Brought to you by Shoptalk 7, man. We are topic to get down, man. We got Reggie moving forward in the building, man, from the Nightcap Radio Show here on My Radio Chicago, Tuesday nights, 9 to 11, man. And we got the homeboy Thad Lou in the building, man. You know what I'm saying? We finna go ahead.
We're gonna have a singing contest. You don't know which.
Here you go. Here you go. And I also here we got a surprise guest coming through as well. We got surprise guests coming through as well, man. So, man, it's the shop. Y'all know how it go, man. Y'all know how it be around here, man. People
Surprises.
just be,
Hope it's one of my old chicks.
I don't know.
Well,
Wait.
Chick is watching.
Is it or is it not?
I just hope she brings whoever it is. I just
Stay
hope she
tuned.
bring. If it's one of them, I hope they bring chicken. That's all I'm saying.
Yeah,
If you don't get me in trouble, bring chicken.
Yeah, that makes sense.
Small rule.
Yeah.
That's fair.
That's fair. That's fair.
You did.
I'm cool with that. I'm cool with that. All right, man. Let's go ahead and get it, man. Shop Talk 7. Y'all better make sure somebody pray for me. Somebody pray for me. You need prayer?
Of course.
You need prayer, Mom?
Nah, man.
Nah, you don't need prayer. I need prayer.
The black man is God.
I need prayer.
Oh, man.
Yeah.
Peace
And you know the
peace to
perfect,
nation of
you know
God
the perfect person, you know the perfect person to pray for me would be Trosh. Shout out to the homeboy Trosh, man. Holla gang bug. Pray for me, man. Let's go ahead and get it. Shop Talk 7. We'll be right back, baby.
I've been dealing with a whole lot, better pray for me. 10 toes and you don't know how to let it go. And I've been talking to the sky like to make a way for me. Was about to walk away from it now, I feel I'm anymore. Don't like to show them no weakness. If you showing love to me now, for a baby later you can keep it. Feel like I'm about to go way off the deep end. I've been dealing with a whole lot, better pray for me. Pray for me. Shoulders loaded, but I think I can carry it. Fuck it, you talking about? That's a lot of bet. I'm on the break, so I bury it. Hey, can't bring my chariot. I gotta make a new way for my people. I promised my daughter that she can live lavish. My ex had to deal with a lot of my baggage. Vowed to myself I would never be average. How success, yes, I feel like an addict. I'm at it. My days filled with building this habit of writing and writing and get it up off me. Don't know if it's working. I'm still going back shit. Don't want them there too, so I'm asking. Pray the Lord give me through all I'm asking. What do I do? My emotions be clashing. I'm feeling like I'm getting my ass kicked. Using this pot and this model and acting. Going too hard for some shit not to happen. Lost my composure, I get it, I'm lashing. Working against me, I give them the hatchet. Can't keep concealing this crashing. Some gotta give, not gonna live in this fashion. Happiness feel like it's given in ration. I don't find balance, it's feeling get drastic. I've been dealing with a whole lot, better pray for me. 10 toes and you don't know how to let it go. And I've been talking to the sky like to make a way for me. Was about to walk away from it, now I feel I'm in mode. Don't like to show them no weakness. If you showing love to me now, for a baby later you can keep it. Feel like I'm about to go way off the deep end. I've been dealing with a whole lot, better pray for me. Pray for me.
My whole life been a pain box. Tears fall, turn to raindrops. These streets here I love so much. I got gunned down on these same blocks. Don't like to show them no weakness. Escaping my demons. Too many nights I've been sleepless, Jesus. I carry too many secrets. Still I gotta muster up the courage to look in the mirror and make peace with myself. Go play the Virgin Mary handle on that 4-5 that I keep in my belt. So lost, don't know who I am, and it's hard to admit I'm in need of some help. All of this shit that I'm going through, I don't like talking about this, why I keep to myself. Going down and my soul numb. Everything just great for me. You can't tell, I can seal it well, just slide by so gracefully. Fake love from a forked tongue. This here every day for me. I'm not in search of no sympathy. I'm just asking y'all, please pray for me.
I've been dealing with a whole lot, better pray for me. 10 toes and you don't know how to let it go. And I've been talking to the sky like to make a way for me. Was about to walk away from it, now I feel I'm in mode. Don't like to show them no weakness. If you showing love to me now, for a baby later you can keep it. Feel like I'm about to go way off the deep end. I've been dealing with a whole lot, better pray for me. Pray for me.
Money never made me change her. Always kept the honey. The body got me switching lanes up. Now I'm about to kill her. She didn't even know what my name was. Now she begging for my number. Trying to see this brain dumb. Cause she can't get nothing but love. Money never made me change her. Always kept the buck. But it helped me get my name up. I threw some forges on the truck. Remember them who I hated, they shamed us. Now all the wanna they done let me get my change up. And we about to see what's up. I keep in the game, nobody gave me. Now I'm popping, they all over the. They just watching as I'm talking my shit. They go rocket, they gon' sit on my hip. They go bottom, I'm going off a fifth. Beat that, then she gon' get a lift. Then it's back to money like I'm working a shift. All this money like I'm moving some bricks. Back down, Shat Town. Always play the front, no background. Tell your worker, put them packs down. Always on point, never lack ground. Cause I was broke, now it's racks now. Wanna feature, I'm a tax now. Got my shit together, never feeling better. Pocket was skinny, they fat now. Real. I bought on these like I want to ship. I stand on these while I'm in the VIP. She on my ear when I come to the crib. After I baby, it's time to dip. I beat it up and I call her a lip. I run it out while they running they lip. All these diamonds on me, look at the drip. I ain't lacking, got it on. He never made me change her. Always kept the honey. Everybody got me switching lanes up. Now I'm about to kill her. She didn't even know what my name was. Now she begging for my number. Trying to see this brain dumb. Cause she can't get nothing but love. Money never made me change her. Always kept the buck. But it helped me get my name up. I threw some forges on the truck. Remember them who I hated, they shamed us. Now all the wanna they done let me get my change up. And we about to see what's up. Look, all these damn I got her thinking on rent. She say my Louboutins more than her rent. I ain't tricking, baby, you got me bent. But we can go have a throw with the rent. I beat it up and I tell her don't fret. Got her so wet that she make it be dressed. Guess I can scratch it off of my list. Cause she would, I hit her on me. Real I bought on these like I want to share. I stand on these while I'm in the VIP. She in my ear when I come to the crib. After I baby, it's time to dip. I beat it up and I call her a lip. I run it up while they running they lip. All these diamonds on me, look at the drip. I ain't lacking, got it on. Money never made me change her. Always kept the honey. Everybody got me switching lanes up. Now I'm about to kill her. She didn't even know what my name was. Now she begging for my number. Trying to see this brain dumb. Cause she can't get nothing but love. Money never made me change her. Always kept the buck. But it helped me get my name up. I threw some forges on the truck. Remember them who I hated, they shamed us. Now all the wanna they done let me get my change up. Now we about to see what's up.
With this shit. Yeah, hopping on the track like I was pole vaulting. Gave that bitch some jack in the bean. Now your host stalking. Bought a new shotty just to leave it in my home office. Got your bitch dropping off box like the post office. My life a movie. How I'm supposed to post all this? Can't get a feature cause you niggas lowballing. I'm out here beating this beat like I stole off his sheesh. Bon appetit. Bitch say a grace while she holding my meat. But I don't trust hoes cause I know how they be. And she don't trust me, she just know I'm a cheat. Sticking to the paper like some whiteout. Gon' put on them slippers. You in my house, niggas had some drip. That shit is dry now. Posting that bullshit, you need to sign out. Bank slips to count and hits to make. I'm just cranking them out. How he sell drugs if he can't get an ounce? I smoke one of those every day in the house. Hey. I'm rapping, painting, see what I'm saying? My young nigga snapped like he was a caveman. And shorty my bitch, but we wasn't dating. I just gave her dick and she wasn't complaining. Big lick, big lick, big lick. Yo bitch been calling me big lick, big lick, big lick. Tryna get rich, we all could be big lick, big lick, big lick. I do it all, bitch, I'm big lick. Drop bands at the mall, it was big lick. Yeah. She won't pick up the phone, he thinking something wrong. And she only came to see my show with your goofy ass cause she ain't wanna come along. Yeah. Main event, y'all just a B-roll. How you gon' smoke with a squad full of pre-rolls? The way you stuntin', I thought you was Steve-O. You can't, but I can't, sir, and I need some chemo. She was bad, but I ain't even really wanna touch the chick. Drunk as shit, sucking dick, fucking bitch. Heard a homie setting niggas up and shit. I got a bustin' dip. What the fuck is this? Nah, you niggas trippin'. See that they hatin', it's making no difference. I'm doing things either way cause I'm great and I'm gifted. King told the king stay focused. You steady killing them, these niggas coping. You with they hoeing, so he with his lotion. These niggas broken, they be looking bogus. Living up since like 6 some, trying to get some big funded business running brick by brick. I ain't even had to flip none. Turn her to a groupie and she only got a glimpse of it. That's lit. Big lit, big lit, big lit. Yo, bitch been calling me big lit, big lit, big lit. Tryna get rich, we all could be big lit, big lit, big lit. I do it all, bitch, I'm big lit. Drop bands at the mall, it was big lit. Yeah. Nah, I'm finna talk my shit real quick. Y'all already know how I'm coming with this shit, man. Hey. I ain't looking back, this how they want me to be. Hey. I don't play when it comes to this shit, for this shit too fucking easy. Look. This shit too fucking easy. Mismatching words like my name was Weezy. I could teach you boys some shit you probably don't believe me. Then again, who gives a fuck? Little bitch, I'm cocky now, my money up. Just went and bought another truck. Behind this 10, I keep my glizzies up. I get the low on any op, the windows dropping, I'm gon' fuck them up. And I only gotta pull the trigger once. This bitch go. Hollows then ate them up. Street screamers came and scraped them up. I feel like Moses, everybody sleep on me, but I'm gon' wake them up. I drop this tape, it's gon' earthquake them up. Fuck a shake, I'm not a smoothie, don't compare me, you can't mix me up. With all these pussy niggas acting tough. I'm screaming YOLO, I be dolo every day, and this is not a bluff. With all these pussy niggas clicking up, you don't feel safe, you need more guns, you go back guns, but still it's not enough. Hey. That's tough. Hey. And I ain't looking back, just how they want me to come. Look, I'm doing my own dance. Watch how I rap this bitch with no hands. If he in secret competition, that ain't your mans, we locked in. Fuck with the family, you get boxed in. Can't dance out these streets and up the seats. But my ops can't. Got 17 little pawns protecting me. And this Glock 10, I'm confident, ain't no one stopping me. I am not playing, don't got friends, so I don't gotta watch the door. Remember days when I couldn't get no pussy, dick was in the flow. I grew up right there by them buildings, elevated to the stove. If you don't see him hanging around me, I don't fuck with him no more. You catch me lacking, better blow. Don't waste your time, just up the scope. Last nigga shot at me, he in the flow, but I can't take the credit. Wish I knew the nigga who did it, so I could pay him off to him. I told my head, he still on business, but that don't mean I'm finished. A lot of niggas about to die. A lot of niggas gotta go. For all the tears I had to cry, they got my back against the wall. Niggas, either you or I, and I can't die. I'd rather make the news before I fucking fly. I don't drink Red Bull, but I'm coming strong, cause I'm a damn bull. Don't be no damn fool. Hey. Like I said, I ain't looking back, it's how that want me to come. Hey. Before I let you take my life, I'm taking yours, and that's for sure. I be dolo, but I swear I be on go everywhere I go. I got a 6 cents. Remember days I didn't have 6 cents. I had to buckle down and hit the town. I went on 6 licks. I had a dream that I met Dr. King and I fucked his bitch. I'm cruising around the city, off a lean, get my dick licked by a thick bitch. I don't be bothered by you niggas. I can eat you boys for breakfast, lunch, and say my bitch for dinner. I'm hot as fuck. They say he crazy, rocking tank tops in the winter. I switched it up. I'm in a cool bad day at night. I'm in a sprinter. I was born a winner. I was born a sinner. I ain't no pretender. But if you hear that sound go off, it's time to serve the devil dinner. I'm collecting souls, so I got something to trade the day I go. Just in case the Lord don't let me in, then I know where to go. It's sad to say that we all got a day, but my shit ain't today. I'm with the Lord today. Tomorrow I might just go the other way. They trying to lock me up for 23. That's what my lawyers say. If I can't beat the case, then I might have to find another way. I probably skate, but I can't run from faith. That's why I keep the Drake. I'm gonna make the place they catch me at my final resting place. Wish I could take it back to all the times when we was on Murder Street, when we had nothing to eat. That's when I started eating every beat. You can't name a rapper in my city that can fuck with me. Bar for bar, going toe to toe, who gon' keep up with me, nigga? Going toe to toe. Hey. I'm out for presidents to represent me. I'm out for presidents to represent me. I'm out for presidents to represent me.
Chief Lulu the GOAT.
Man, boy. Shout out, man. Shout out to the chat. Shout out to the chat, man. Shout out to everybody checking in right now, man. It's your boy, Get This D Smith in the house.
It's your boy, Media Minds, Pod God Radio, Jesus. Tay-Ro, if you're listening, I can sign you. All I got is hoes and free photo shoots.
Hey, shout
Sign
out
a deal for that.
Shout out to the chat, man. Who we got in the shop tonight, man? Look, we got Boss Lady.
Every goddamn body.
Boss Lady in the building.
What's going on, y'all?
What you doing?
That's funny.
What you doing? What's up, Boss Lady? How you doing?
Man, I'm great. You know what? I'm just feeling great about the opportunities and the person that I'm becoming. I got that. About that.
We didn't hear nothing you said. Say it again.
I'm just feeling great about the opportunities coming and the person that I'm becoming.
Okay.
You becoming?
Yes.
You becoming. Hey, shout out to the cover crew. Shout everybody coming.
Maybe that's be our shop now.
Cover crew. Thad Lou in the building, man. What up, fella?
What's going on, y'all? It's your boy Thad Lou, chief of the city, Big Thad Lou, and all the gangs on. You know what's going on.
Yeah.
You know.
I like it.
So, Big Thad Lou.
Real quick, man. Shout out to the playlist real quick, man. That last joint, man, was Fam Taro, Toe to Toe.
He said, had a dream of Dr. King and I fucked his bitch.
Okay.
That's crazy. Wow, he's going crazy.
The boy blacked out.
He went in.
Yeah, that's crazy. That's wild.
Fam went in, man. Shout out to Fam Taro, man.
I've had that dream too. I just was afraid to say it.
And then before that, man, we had Quality, man. Shout out to Quality, man. Big lit. Y'all make sure y'all check out that H3O, that Omni H3O.
Yeah, Quality serious. I like Quality.
Dude.
We got the best playlist in the city, by the way.
Yeah.
The best.
Yeah, we do.
No, it's tough.
We do. Man, y'all make sure y'all check that out, man. Shout out to Quality, man. Before that, we had Taco. Shout out to boy Taco,
Shout out
man.
Taco.
Never change up, man. Never change up.
What's
Shout out to Taco, man. You know what I'm saying? Before that, we had the homeboy Trosh featuring Hollow Gang Bug, man. Pray for me, man. Shout out to Trosh, man. And Hollow Gang Bug, man. And shout out to the chat. Appreciate y'all for stopping in, man. We got Cash Go Crazy in the house. What's up, Cash? You said, what up, Dad?
What's up, Cash? How you doing,
How many
man?
people could get
How
away
are
with
you?
their rap name being Taco?
Yeah, that's
He
interesting.
pulled that off.
Yeah,
He did.
Like, I want to find a nigga named Burger right now.
And he's
Like,
not, and he's not Hispanic. And he's not Hispanic.
racist as hell.
He's not Hispanic.
That
He's
is
called us a
racist.
taco. I wonder did he get any
That is
any feedback from
racist.
Who quiero Taco Bell?
So that's racist.
That's worse than me with the Africans. Worse. That's worse than me with the Africans.
Oh,
I used to be like www. No, I say dot. I say
I am looking for my lost cousin of Zamunda.
KLOZET.
We done already isolated damn near half of Africa. All African listeners ain't listening no more. Yeah.
They don't like us anyway.
They stopped listening.
They just want our women.
That's a fact.
They stopped listening
So
last
be a
week.
long-lasting African, West African, Black American relationship. You can't show.
I just can't teach you to my mother.
I got a friend.
That's my
You
mother.
got a friend.
I got one.
Out of all the people
I
you
got
know,
one.
But I don't know a lot of West Africans though.
you know a lot of women who probably mess with one though.
Not really.
Ask him.
Just ask her
Oh,
out.
okay,
Go to the club, man.
You're right.
Off the moonshine and the poo-poo.
Uh-oh.
They be thinking about
Uh-oh.
that. I slay their women.
I can't that.
Shout out to
I
Nigeria.
won't date a woman who just dated a West African. I need you to be like 3 dicks removed.
Damn. 3.
I'm not dealing with the attitude that come next.
This is wild,
They be
yo.
having attitudes because that dude, 9 out of 10, he made them change up their whole culture while they was together.
That's facts.
And she submitted to him or whatever that means. And now they're done. Now she's upset.
He said 3 dicks removed.
That is
I don't date chicks who just dated West African and
Wow,
women.
man.
I don't date women who are in escrow.
yes.
They be having the attitude problems.
Yeah,
You say you don't date women in what?
Who are in escrow.
Or in escrow, okay.
They be having attitude problems. Don't got nothing to do with me.
That's right.
And I can't fix it because you already done got in the mess now.
Yeah, it's
This ain't my business to help you with.
For sure.
You got a long shit.
You gotta try this way.
That's funny.
You crazy, man.
He
Y'all
is.
crazy as
I'm an
hell.
escrow.
That's crazy. Shout out
Ba-doom. My bad. You go ahead, bro.
All right, man. Listen, we gonna go ahead and take another music break, man. And we gonna come back. We got a full house, dog. We got Boss Lady Carly in the building, man. We got Thad Lou in the building, man. We got Reggie moving forward in the building, dog. Come on,
We're gonna
man.
actually get into an interview
Come
soon.
on. You know what I'm saying? We're actually gonna talk about something. I promise. I promise there's an interview somewhere here. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, we can go ahead and get to it, man. We got some Thad Lou on the way too. So y'all make sure y'all stay tuned for that, dog.
He said he got some for Tay-Ro, or am I just starting stuff?
know what I'm saying?
I got heat, all types of heat.
Hey,
It's unbelievable.
let's go. Let's get it, man.
Rap, pop, it don't matter what you want.
Let's get it. Candace Nicole, man, featuring Diego and Rob, man. Mine. Y'all make sure I turn this up, dude. It's that reggae joint, dude. Stupid. Shop Talk 7. Let's go ahead and get it. So, Nicole, let's go ahead and get it. Shop Talk 7.
One time. Yeah. 2 times. 3 times. Big girl, yeah, I love the way she grind me. Short-term burns where you find me. Spend time counting money, steady counting. I got a box dripping like a fountain. Watch this as I pull out the liquor. Eye contact with a nigga. She ready. I can tell by her eyes that she want me. Got me staring at her body that I know me.
You like the way my body moves to the motion. Boy, be careful while you're sipping from my potion. Yeah, I just got you turn the lights down. Pour me a drink, I'm talking right now. I see you see me through these neon lights. Some 5 shots and I'ma be here all night. I say you see me through these neon lights. Some 5 shots and I'ma be here all night. Just get loose, let your body move tonight. You're mine. I'ma make it slip your mind. You like the way I whine tonight. You're mine. Tonight you're mine.
I got some options I'm picking, I'm sticking. Who want the pipe? Now that you mentioned I'm drinking, I'm thinking it's on the night. I bought some bottles of Remy, it's plenty. Who needs the ice? I got Versace and Fendi, I'm rocking which one you like. Move your body like a snake, or better yet, throw that little pussy in my face. In love with your body, it's busting like slugs from a shotty. I ain't rushing, I ain't quitting, even tell nobody.
You like the way my body moves to the motion. Boy, be careful while you're sipping from my potion. Yeah, I just got you turn the lights down. Pour me a drink, I'm talking right now. I see you see me through these neon lights. Some 5 shots and I'ma be here all night. I see you see me through these neon lights. Some 5 shots and I'ma be here all night. Just get loose, let your body move tonight. You're mine. I'ma make it slip your mind. You like the way I whine tonight. You're mine. Tonight you're mine. Just get loose, let your body move tonight. You're mine. I'ma make it slip your mind. You like the way I whine tonight. You're mine. Tonight you're mine.
Shawty in my lineup, like what you want tonight, oh yeah. Say what you got in mind, yeah. Then she told me to slide, oh yeah. So I slide on my way, slide. Won't be long, I slide on my way. Shorty hit my phone late, telling me that I should slide like home plate. I just wanna cuddle, boo, make you bust a nut or two. I told her that it's cool when I text her OMW. I hopped out the bed and get ready to go. She know it's going down soon as I walk through the door. 1994 to Lakeshore Drive, now I'm coasting, catching vibes, playing that juvie, that slow motion. I like it like that, fantasizing how I'm about to go and break the mama back. I call her up and ask, you want some food when I slide? She say, I'ma eat that. Text me when you outside. Oh Lord. Hey, she get me excited how I'm about to give it to her. I could probably get indicted. I hope she on my level. And then I walk in, she look just like an angel, about to dance with the devil. It's on. Shawty in my lineup, like what you want want tonight, oh yeah. Said what you got in mind, yeah. Then she told me to slide, oh yeah. So I slide on my way, slide. Won't be long, slide. I'm on my way. Ain't no need for no talking. I just grab her by her neck and push her up against the wall. I kiss her and I look into her eyes, then that turn into Niagara Falls. Once I do that, ain't no stopping him. Then I eat it till she shake like she got Parkinson's. But she a beast with the top. Lil' mama swallow that and I be shaking like Michael J. Fox for real. R. Kelly playing Ignition. It was 10 on them walls, demolition. What else? Have her screaming submission. Long strokes make her feel it's in her gut. Intuition. Toss her and flip her different positions. No, ain't no break, ain't no intermissions. I'm truly gifted. Then she hit her knees when I and she saw that like a premonition. Give her the business. Shawty, my lighter. Like what you want tonight, oh yeah. What you got in mind, yeah. Then she told me to slide, oh yeah. So I slide. On my way, slide. Won't be long, slide. I'm on my way. Yeah. Yeah. Okay. Yeah. I be like, whoa. Go ahead. If you say you getting money, you gon' have to show that. If you front on me, I promise you won't get your whole bag. If we fucking she don't need, she gotta get some more head. I be like, whoa. What we doing though? I tell that bitch goodbye, she wanna cry, I'm like I ruin her hoes. Just get off the flight, she wanna fight like we into it though. But I thought she was yours, I'm trying to tell you something that you would know it's pimpin'. Felt like it was Christmas, all my hoes would say I'm gifted. Swerve up in my lane, I scrap this bitch, you think I'm drifting. Never would I ever let her trick me out position. They can't know what I be doing business. Like, whoa, go ahead. If you say you getting money, you gon' have to show that. If you front on me, I promise you won't get your whole bag. If we fucking she don't leave, she gotta get some more head. I be like, whoa, go ahead. If you say you getting money, you gon' have to show that. If you front on me, I promise you won't get your whole bag. If you fucking she don't leave, she gotta get some more head. Read around me like salad. Don't sleep on my flow, cause I'm picking up pallets. If she got some cheeks, I'm clapping. Learn from OGs, it's some real good back. Show my ass though, I'm an asshole. Roll a whole 8, get baked like a casserole. Hell ass nigga ain't last long. I bite that bitch down to the ground like a flagpole. She sucking dick on the flight, they all pass. So wonder why your woman wandering, huh? Why you looking like you starving or something? Your paycheck be getting garnished with some. She just asked if she could get some service, and I told that bitch to go to Target or something. All is green, I get a farmer's a run. Bitch, I'm higher than the stars in the sun. Shorty was a little low freak with some big old cheeks. Bitch, I better not feel no teeth. She want me to put her on G. I don't put her on the feet, never trick, cause it feel low C. I'm top shelf dope, I don't deal OG, but I'm running with a real OG. Around all the ghosts, I don't feel no sheep. You be running around with Lil Bo Peep. I met your lady and that hoe was wild. She backed it up like some important fouls. Can't get a ring, but we could go around. Beat it up, she wanna slow it down. Don't play the game, bitch, cause I'm not your only man. Trust me, I already know the plan. Me and GS gon' start managing OnlyFans. Girl, we could put you up on the brand. Yeah. Go ahead. If you say you getting money, you gon' have to show that. If you front on me, I promise you won't get your whole bag. If we fucking she don't leave, she gotta get some more head. I be like, whoa, go ahead. If you say you getting money, you gon' have to show that. If you front on me, I promise you won't get your whole bag. If we fucking she don't leave, she gotta get some more head. I be like,
my baby. I really be like, sorry. I don't even sorry. I be like jokes as comedians in front of
Hey, niggas think this shit sweet. Don't know what they been on. Niggas think they funny. They must think they skin bone. Niggas think this shit sweet. Act like they let shit on stage. Niggas think they funny. They must think they Uncle Hank. Niggas think this shit sweet. You a goofy, hey. Niggas think this shit sweet. Oh God, you a goofy, hey. Niggas think this shit sweet. You a goofy, hey. Niggas think that shit sweet. Big fat Lou, and I'm feeling extra gorgeous. I'm the same nigga had your boo they in a orgy. We was all fucked up, looking all atrocious. Now you got your teeth fixed, they big as hell like corn. Big fat Lou on tweak on a freak. Niggas act like killers when I know that they weak. Say okay in the cut if you play with me, boy, you gon' sleep. Everybody with me really love food on bosses, we gon' eat. How the fuck them niggas play with us like I'm go crazy? GD, that look must feel just like he shaved. I done had a PS5 and you still ain't gon' play me. I'm a real street nigga, I ain't never been lazy. Niggas think this shit sweet, don't know what they been on. Niggas think they funny. They must think they skin bone. Niggas think this shit sweet, act like they let shit on stage. Niggas think they funny. They must think they Uncle Hank. Niggas think this shit sweet. You a goofy, hey. Niggas think this shit sweet. Oh God, you a goofy, hey. Niggas think this shit sweet. You a goofy, hey. Niggas think that shit sweet.
Just like a lot of chicks are gonna be side chicks. It's okay.
It's totally.
That's what they gonna do.
That's fine.
Embrace that.
We should talk about that. Shop Talk 7, man. We up top and we get down. It's your boy Get This D. D Smith in the house.
It's your boy Media Modest Pod God Radio Jesus in the building.
Yeah, man. We got a full house tonight, man. Look what we got in the shop tonight, man. We got Boss Lady Carly in the building. We got Thad Lou in the house.
Yo.
You know what I'm saying? Got the homeboy Reggie moving forward in the building.
Know the vibes.
Man, come on, man.
Say it again.
Man.
Say it one more time.
Get that voice.
I'm gonna cut your mic all the right the fuck off.
Keep talking.
Hey, man, shout out to the chat. Shout out to that playlist, man, real quick. That last joint was Thad Lou. What was that? Skin Bone Uncle Hank mix.
Yeah,
Niggas think that shit's way.
Skin Bone,
I shouted them out. I say, niggas think that shit sweet. Don't know what they been on. Niggas think they funny. They must think they skin bone.
You know what I'm saying? Yeah, Thad Lou in the building, baby. We got a couple more joints from Thad Lou too, man. So y'all stay tuned. All right, we're gonna get to that. Before that joint, man, we had GS the Brand featuring Quality, man.
Yes, he's talented.
Yeah, go ahead. Shout out to the fellas, man. Shout out to the fellas, man. You know what I'm saying? Then before that, we had Sinatra's, man. Sinatra's, man, Slide.
His ass can rap for real.
Sinatra's got bars.
Yeah.
Sinatra's got
You don't want it either, though.
Oh,
Yeah, it's like that. It's like that. Don't get all that singing and fun shit fucked up out rap.
Boy,
every time I hear people talk like this, the first thing I think about is the fact that I got artists.
And then before that, man. Then before that, we had Candace Nicole featuring Diego and Rob, man. Shout out to y'all, man. Mine. That's that reggae joint, man. I was telling y'all about, dude. You got to get your aunties to the floor when that come on, man. You just got to get the aunties out there.
They got the most seasoning.
Yeah, and then they joints freeze up if you don't get them moving.
Yeah.
So you got to get them out there and get them extended.
I'm
get them
auntie.
I know. You got to get up in about 2 minutes. You got to have to get up in 2 minutes to walk around, loosen up.
Moving an arm like this the whole day. No further than that.
Oh man! Shout out to the playlist, man. Shout out to the artists on the playlist. We love y'all. We appreciate y'all, man. Shout out to the chat. Whether you're tuning in on the Roku app, whether you're tuning in on StreamYard, YouTube, or Facebook. Thank you guys for tuning in. We appreciate y'all, man. Thad Lou in the building, brother.
In-game, what's up?
How you feeling today, man?
And you know I'm blessed. I can't even stress. For real. A lot of big moves. The beginning of my press run, I had to do it here. Had to come here to Chicago and do it. My radio Chicago. You know what the vibe is.
Yeah. Yes, sir. So what you got going on, man? What you want to tell the people?
Emotions on 290 dropping soon. First full project since 2017.
That's what's up.
Yes,
that's what's up.
For
so
sure.
Why the break?
Well, I was going to sign a deal with Dream Chasers.
Okay.
COVID happened. So we were like promoting our mixtape for like 2 strong years. Dropped the hot single, went crazy. Then COVID happened. Okay, COVID happened. And then we got back to it, dropped a couple more singles, started to do the numbers. And then my cousin died, which was my motivation. He got killed. RP going to God.
That's your cousin?
Yeah, that's my cousin. For sure. So when he got killed, you know, he was the reason why I even did this. When he was rapping when I was just in college, like, bro, I'm just gonna learn how to do the business for him. You know, so I wasn't even thinking about it. You know, so when that happened, I had to really get my man back together and say, do I want this? Do I want to go back to corporate America? Do I want to start businesses? Because I know how to get money. You know what I'm saying? But it was about what I'm gonna do for the love of this. You know, and I was like, you know what? Let's just do it hard. So I'm gonna say this live. I'm gonna say this clear. We gonna really promote this album that we dropping, and we gonna do it for the city. And I feel like the representation for the West Side has not been respected since the 90s. Okay, Lupe Fiasco did this thing. The 90s. We talking about Twister, Do or Die. We talking about that movement, right?
Yeah.
Chicago had it out west in the 90s.
It did.
But then you got Kanye, Chance, Common, which he been out since the 90s. But like, you know, you got Common, you got Chief Keef, Dirk, all this out south. So somebody got to really change the narrative for the city and show our perspective, which is why I named the Emotional 290. But with that being stated, right? If this doesn't pop crazy, because I do be writing for a lot of mainstream artists, I'm gonna put some people out. I ain't gonna say certain names because you know, you know. But because I write for certain people, if this doesn't pop how I think it will, how I know it will, this is my last album.
Okay.
So yeah,
hang it up.
Just gonna go back to writing.
Yeah, just go back to writing, get that money.
Yeah,
I'm always getting that money.
Probably less stressful.
Man, what? That's all I get. Rap checks. We I could say we working on Usher stuff right now. He got an album coming. So
I feel like some characters supposed to go there.
for sure. You know,
I just got up on Panamera P.
Oh, you're crazy.
I just got on. I'm playing something 7 years ago.
Yeah,
I done downloaded Fly Rack 1, 2, and 3.
Yeah. Shout out to Usher though. Shout out to Eric Bellinger. Shout out to all them guys. You know what I'm saying? We definitely going crazy right now.
That's what's up, man. That's what's up. All right. 2017. That's your first project since 2017.
Yeah, full complete project for sure.
I
Everybody in the freestyleism era know what's going on.
Okay.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So let me ask you a question. You probably get asked this a lot. I'm not even a question. I'm going to assume something. I'm probably wrong. I'm going to assume that your government name is Thaddeus Lewis.
Nah, hell no.
Or is it Thaddeus Lucius?
Look, I always been a player. I ain't gonna lie. I always had girls. Always was pretty popular in school. I was like the cool lame, did the sports, had the good grades, could kick it with the nerds, kick it with the street niggas. You know what I'm saying? And they used to call me Thaddy Love, right? So I took the DY off of Thaddy, and I took the V off when I started doing poetry, because I'm like, that's lame as hell, Thaddy Love. Can't be no poet named Thaddy Love. So it just fit the Thad Lou, and I've been sticking with it ever since.
Where they get Thaddy from?
They just Thaddeus.
So your first name is Thaddeus?
Yes.
Okay.
Halfway
You say
right.
hell no, like I wasn't almost
Right, yeah, you was close, but nah, you wasn't close, nigga. That nigga said Louis Farrakhan. Shout out to Farrakhan. Assalamu alaikum.
So are you named after somebody in particular in your family?
My grandfather, my complete name is Thaddeus Hakeem W. Hughes. So I'm a Muslim. I was born and raised Muslim.
Okay.
What kind of Muslim? Like a Nation of Islam Muslim or like?
NOI, but I'm
Islam?
Shiite. But I'm Shiite though.
Shiite now?
Yeah, for sure. But I was born and raised Nation of Islam, and my grandfather's name is Thaddeus Shah Muhammad. So I'm named after him.
What made you do that switch from Nation to Al Islam?
I think life is so much bigger than just race. You know what I'm saying? And I think for a lot of years, the Nation was, because they had to, it was necessary at one point. I think, they were more focused on the beneficialness of, or being beneficial towards the black culture and how the white man.
When it happened, it's still necessary, but
yeah.
I can check. But it's crazy because like Elijah Muhammad, I don't know if it was in our Savior Has Arrived or maybe a news article they had. He instructed the believers to find yourself, put yourself in heaven at once. Find you friends, get you nice homes, nice cars or whatever, and get you friends from all backgrounds. You know what I'm saying? That was the instructions.
Right.
You got to trade with the nations.
Absolutely.
You feel me? So
And then Islam is so much bigger. You know, you can run into a white man with blue eyes. He could be Muslim. You know, so when the nation was teaching was, you know, the white man was the devil for many years. And then at the same token, like my Uncle Farrakhan, shout out to Farrakhan, I love you. You know what I'm saying? My grandfather was also the top sergeant of the Nation of Islam. Okay. So he was right under Farrakhan. So you know what I'm saying? But then when you go to like all Savior days, it's white people on the panel now. Yeah, you go to anyone there, it's white people on the stage.
Well, you know, what's the young man that's supposed to take over for Farrakhan afterwards? How am I forgetting this man's name?
Are you talking about RZA?
No, man. He over here on 73rd. The light skinned guy. What's his name?
Yeah,
one of Farrakhan's sons.
It's his son. I didn't know that.
Yeah,
I've been
light skinned cat.
Because I'm Shia. Yeah, I know you're talking about.
Yeah,
that's one of Farrakhan's sons?
Yeah, no, I'm sorry. Elijah Muhammad's sons. Yeah. He's Elijah Muhammad's baby boy.
And he been waiting for that.
He gonna be waiting a minute. Farrakhan.
Yeah, Farrakhan. I'm like, he gonna die no time soon.
I think Farrakhan. I ain't gonna lie. This is one reason why I wish Farrakhan to sit down. That man is long-winded.
Definitely.
For sure.
He be game though. But sometimes he be ranting.
Yeah.
At this point, but you know, it's Farrakhan, so it is what it is.
Yeah, he one of the goats.
You feel me?
Hey, Landscape and Lou say, keep going with your music.
Gratitude, brother.
Don't stop. Say, don't stop. Keep going, big dog.
So rap checks.
So does being a Muslim. Does it give you pause on some of the music you create? Because like hip hop in Islam is supposed to be haram.
Yeah, listen, I like the specifics, right? So when I get into it, when somebody's saying Alhamdulillah, Allahu Akbar, if I'm singing that record and I'm selling it, is that haram?
I guess probably depending on who you talk to.
Exactly.
You got to change with the times.
That's my point.
I mean, pork is haram probably because they didn't know how to clean it.
Yeah.
I argued with a Muslim about that, and I was like, bro, you sell pop.
Yeah, well, that's contradictory for sure.
You get what I'm saying? Not that I'm saying people should eat pork, but
yeah, pork is terrible.
Let's put this shit into perspective.
Pork is terrible, but it's nowhere near as worse as bread.
You sell
for sure.
All sugar
for sure. Carbohydrate poisoning is why we have diabetes and hypertension, not pork.
And we got a heavy dose of bread in our diet.
That's all we do here. You know what I'm saying? And then when Africans started to get that diet and start getting into the fufu bag and all that, now they're deep with diabetes and hypertension. You know what I'm saying? But it'd be a plot in design. Exactly. You know what I'm saying? So the pork is bad. Don't get it wrong, because that the animal has a natural worm, and anything with a natural worm and is not probably catered to eat. But you know what I'm saying? Or like food that eats at the bottom of the sea is probably not good for you. Why? Because they eat the trash of the sea, right? You know, and deeper than just cleaning it, you are what you eat. So if you're eating a trash feeder, you see what I'm saying?
A bottom feeder, yeah.
You remember any of the some Supreme Wisdom lessons?
For sure.
One of the Supreme Wisdom lessons dealt with that. I'm paraphrasing here, but I think it was the 1 to 36. It said, I'll be quick about this. I know I'm taking time up, but it said something about not being afraid of the devil.
Yeah.
You say, I beg your pardon. You say, who can the devil fool a Muslim?
Exactly.
I beg your pardon. Not nowadays.
Yeah.
And it goes into something about how people are afraid of the devil, because why you afraid of the devil? Not that you're a big bad man, because he gave me the wrong food.
Yep. Powerful. That for sure. So, what you
I'm
know
paraphrasing.
That? No. That's supreme law.
I'm
Yeah.
studying.
Yeah.
So what does that mean?
You are what you eat.
For sure.
Okay.
You like imagine how many healthy people do you know that are irresponsible?
That's true.
Like they live healthy. You dig what I'm saying? Like they take care of their bodies. I ain't talking about they healthy as in they don't have diabetes.
Right.
I'm talking about they're slim, they're fit, they take care of their bodies, they hit the gym.
Yeah.
We're all irresponsible somewhere.
Right.
But these are generally
very
far as the kind of people, better, in my opinion, better caliber people. Not every time, but often enough.
On average,
their lives are put together a lot better.
For sure.
They're cleaner.
Yeah. Wake up earlier.
You know what I'm saying?
More organized.
They wrote the 7 habits of highly effective people after these guys. Sure. Probably in part. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, facts.
So you are what you eat. It says a lot.
That's why I don't eat coochie like that. Like this stuff, we were getting super excited, y'all. They ready for that. I can't be canceled again, y'all. Listen, they fucked my algorithm up last time because I was talking that shit for COVID, and I was talking that shit on Joe Biden, and they fucked my algorithm up. They fucked my bag up.
Hey man, you from the nation now? See, you know, the guy who's traveled like me, it was bound to happen.
Oh, for sure. Let's get it.
That's heavy.
But so it don't affect you feel like it don't affect your music?
Hell no. It don't affect my music because, you know, I think a lot of sin or haram has to do with the intent. You know, how you going about it. Am I trying to poison the people? A lot of people have pure intent of no care for others. Like it's Muslims right now that talk about killing at every record. Shout out Smirkio. But you know what I'm saying? Like every other record, he's killing somebody.
It's a lot of rap Muslims.
It's a lot. It's tons of them. You look at the culture of Philly. All the like
everybody got long beards and they Muslims.
All of them Muslim. Philly is a Muslim city. You know, and I don't think it's haram. You know, I just think it's about intent. You know, I don't.
This is like old school.
Yeah,
old school way of thinking.
So I don't think they're wrong. I just think something.
What they was trying to say wasn't wrong.
They're not wrong.
Because if you look at the lifestyle it could take you to.
For sure.
You know,
you have to have control though. That's the highest level of sin. You have to of not being able to control your emotions, especially as a man. Right, you know, so it's all about your intent. That's why so many guys get ran over every day now by females. Like I put a lot of satire on social media because I like the viral moments, but I be dead ass serious. Like a lot of stuff, like I hit up Papoose, went viral, right? I'm like, Papoose, we don't do this. I'm not mad that she cheated on you. You weren't standing on your ground for a long time. You weren't living in your true masculine energy. That's why she treated you like this. I done seen countless times she treated the fuck out of Papoose. Okay, over a decade of hip hop.
Damn.
Okay,
that's hard to hear.
Yeah, that's tough.
Right?
That's hard to hear.
So what did you expect? You're gonna keep letting somebody push you over and not be a man? Where is your accountability? Everybody blaming her. What about your accountability? Where's your structure?
She probably feel like she bringing the bag so she can.
And that'd be the problem because I'm bringing a dick. You understand? Like, and I don't mean sexually. If I don't have a bag to my name, I got a back to my name. Somebody got to carry this. You know, it hit different. So I don't play like that. You know.
Yeah. Real talk.
That's heavy.
Talk that shit, boy.
I didn't want to hear that.
Hey,
that doesn't exist no more.
Hey, wallahi, I heard the boy.
That's heavy. I think that most of the times that, and it's interesting you said that because, you know, I do podcasts and media with Thinking Outside the Box, right? So we just did a show in Vegas, and a person called in, wrote a letter and said that, you know, she's about to leave her guy because he hasn't proposed to her in 2 years. So we asked everybody, is you wasting a person's time if you don't propose to them in 2 years? So it almost takes the power off of the traditional way a man's supposed to do it when he's ready to now the new generation of, okay, well, it's been 2 years, so if you're not marrying me, I'm leaving.
Shot clock.
You see what I'm saying?
Like, it's like, I feel like if a woman asks me that question, have I been doing my job for the last 2 years? Are you taken care of?
Yeah.
Am I doing what a man is supposed to do for you?
That shouldn't even be a question coming from us, though.
Yeah.
I really think that's the man's responsibility. Like my mom asked me the other day, I took someone over to her house and he did some work for her, right? And she was like, should I call him my son or my son-in-law? That ain't my decision.
Oh, man.
That should be his decision to say that I'm going to be his wife. You don't ever say it, I'm done.
But let's be real here. So many marriages happen because she was pressing them.
Come on.
That's how they happen. We don't give a fuck.
What in
we
the
will
Western
fuck you
culture,
without marriage. We will actually pay your bills too, without going to the courthouse. Like that was the requirement to lay with a woman. That was the culture. I don't disagree with that culture, but let's just understand why it was there. That requirement ain't there now. They want to fuck you before they marry you now, so because they got to see.
Yeah, it's different.
This ain't
You
the culture
would be
anymore.
amazed by. Just go check out. Go follow me on Reggie Move Forward on Facebook. Right, you'll see the clip. You'll be amazed at the amount of women. Over 75% of women said that a man, he may love her, may take care of her, all that. But if you don't marry her within 2 years, he's wasting her time. So it made me break down, define wasting your time. Like, I know your family, you know mine. You know my kids, like, we know each other. So because I haven't proposed to you,
your vagina.
I'm wasting your time. But
nightly basis, probably.
It was a crazy. Most women said that, yes, a man, he should know what he wants. You know, he should put a ring on it.
I want to be with you. That's why I'm here.
But well, not only that though. I mean, I can understand where they're coming from just a tad bit. You know, not only that, I don't feel like it's necessarily wasting her time. I feel like a man really knows when we really, really like and rock with a woman at a high level. So I feel like we be wasting our time. Like, you know what I'm saying? 2 years in, and you really haven't gave a real mechanism and reason to stand on anything. See, I look at marriage as a representation of standing on something because everybody's just freelance fucking. That's the problem.
Come on now, there you go.
That's real.
That's true.
That's real talk.
Yeah,
that's real talk. So you know you are risking it as a person if you didn't. But as a man, if you the breadwinner, it ain't who you ain't protected.
No, that's often.
That's you feel me?
Right.
So I can understand the hesitance of a guy wanting to get married.
And you have the right to take your time if that's what's going to fall on anyway. It's going to fall on you at the end of the day anyway. So why are you going to get rushed into a situation that you ain't really feeling?
You can take something
Men have to be honest. We don't be trying to marry these bitches for real. Like, you know what I'm saying? And guess what? We know who we would marry. We be playing a game. Like, we know, you know, I think we have to be accountable. We know who got the real potential to get married. You know, when you run into that person, like a lot of times we ain't trying to really stand on shit. You know what I'm saying? And we are really one of the highest level of the activators for all this simp ass shit that's going on. And why women play with us the way that we play with us, we got to stand on something. You know what I'm saying?
You got to stand on your square.
You got to stand on your square. Like, you know what I'm saying? Keep it a buck. If she ain't like that, and you just want, look, I just want to pay your bills and help you, man. God told me to do a service. Keep it a buck. Yep. You know what I'm saying? But like, you know, ain't no reason to be playing no games with yourself and others. You know what I'm saying? But clarity is the key.
Yes, absolutely.
Men aren't being totally clear.
But for those of us who are clear, this is what commonly happens. Not all the time, but commonly. Hey, shorty, this is what it is. Okay, cool. They think they finna change you with their coochie.
Yeah, that's true.
No, shorty, I told you what it was.
That's true.
Like, let's not do this now because you can't stand up to the. You thought I was gonna change my mind.
That's true.
Are we really having marriage conversations right now in 2023?
Hell no, for what? Why would we? Why would
not
we?
having marriage conversations.
Why would
so this should even be something that's really on the table right now because really women right now, because we feel like we're doing so much, that is not an option for us.
Wow.
No, that's very true. That's very true.
Hey, and I'm with that. That's peace.
Only, but y'all know who y'all like. See, this is one thing that men are gonna always have on women. It ain't just our strength. Oh, we're bigger than you are. We're stronger than you guys naturally. All that. We get that. But you know what we really got? Our power is emotional intuitiveness.
Ooh, stop there. We got to go on break. We got to come back to that.
Put a pin in that. Put a pin in that. Put a pin in that. Put a pin in that. Put a pin right there. You stop right there, sir.
I need a water.
You stop right there. Let's go ahead and get to it, man. Let's get back to this music, dog. Let's get some C Snapper in here, man, featuring Mario Bar, State of Mind. Man, they japped the hell out on this. They jacked the fuck. They went nuts on this, man. Shout out to C Snapper, man. Mario Bar. Let's go ahead and get it. Ice World. T.
I need a water.
Shop Talk 7, baby. We got Shop Blizz in the building. Shop Blizz in the house. What's good with it? Crown holder in the building, man. Let's go ahead and get it. Shop Talk 7. Let's get it, baby.
Luna. State of mind. I lost everybody in my corner sending out condolences. Dead body drop before you notice it. Cemetery calling a deal, I got my own ship. Underground railroad like I'm Harriet. I'm married and the Harriet. Floaters carry a summertime little news run around is the deadliest. If we in on the fair burners, can you carry it? 7 broker coming like the trumpets or the chariots. Off a bar, ain't nobody with me, no trust when I bust. Know my enemies, they wanna come and get me. Shots in your car, cut through like a hacksaw. Yeah, they say they right, but I know that they ain't really outside. Ain't nobody praying, little shorty's praying. Another human that can't damn, no safe haven. Blessed for God, I'm receiving hell on earth for saying. Acting like ain't you knowing I'm a demon praying. Time down and now you're gonna see the tunnel with the light. Gunplay with my scope staring in the sight. Everywhere you go, when the rat got it, people pipe. Blood dripping out the tight headshot in mid-flight. Run around the city, productivity, hitting yo the Remy. I send her with the switch, run hard to get away. Shoot at me, I'm coming back like Machiavelli, murder rage. Kamikaze suicide until we all in the grave. Only God knows when it's time to go. What's the gang sound, rubbing out of pole. He's coming in the Port of Mexico. Wanna close range, and you let it blow. Only God knows when it's time to go. What's the gang sound, rubbing out of pole. He's coming in the Port of Mexico. Wanna close range, and you let it blow. Chicago, my state of mind.
She at my state of mind.
Chicago, my state of mind.
She at my state of mind.
Chicago, my state of mind.
She at my state of mind. State of mind.
Chicago, my state of mind.
She at my state of mind.
Chicago, my state of mind.
She at my state of mind.
Chicago, my state of mind.
She at my state of mind.
My state of mind.
From the city with unity, never lived in communities. All the people was new to me, now it do exist. From the valley to Concord, from block to the color door, Delaney, door, Middle Glen, Parker, 25th. Bottom side, end of the Bronx. Can't forget Terrytown and Wood, where I was raised, and always hold it down. If it was come to my hood and try to disrespect, quick, I'm protected. Welcome to the city for the third. Copper pitted by some J's, it's the club. And if you're looking for the loud, you can copper by the ounce of the pound, cause you know we got the plug. I'm coming from a city where bitches be on the ground all the time. Hustle by any means if necessary. It going harder than losing. Ain't afraid to pull the trigger if you're getting at the line on the streets of Gary. I love them cause they hustle. We so many black owners and businesses. Do it now, throw it up cause we always gonna represent. Wanna raise
in the hood of GI. It's evident that we always making moves so the haters irrelevant. Party with peace is what we promote, but you can never stop a nigga from doing the most. Hell no, we ain't perfect, but we always working hard and putting on for the streets because it's worth it.
Only God knows when it's time to go. What's the gang sound? Reverend Aldo. He's coming in to Port of Mexico. Wanna close range, you let it blow. Only God knows when it's time to go. What's the gang sound? Reverend Aldo. He's coming in to Port of Mexico. Wanna close range, you let it blow. Chicago, my state of mind.
Yeah, my state of mind.
Chicago, my state of mind.
Yeah, my state of mind.
Chicago, my state of mind.
Yeah, my state of mind.
What?
State of mind.
Chicago, my state of mind.
Yeah, my state of mind.
Chicago, my state of mind.
Yeah, my state of mind.
Chicago, my state of mind.
Yeah, my state of mind.
What?
My state of mind.
Lazy chocolate on the beat, hey, 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 hey. Say less, say less. Say less, say less. Say less, say less. Get the squad, OTS, call the fans. Say less, what? Say less, say less. Say less, say less. Say less, say less. Get the squad, OTS, call the fans. Say less, say less. Till the soul, we out the door. Huh? Do what? Say no more. Yeah, we shoot it and boot it and ready to go. Yeah, we strapped, dressed in high. Yeah, we ready for low. Yeah, we on that ass like white on rice. Say we do it like ice. Yeah, it's time to fight. Yeah, fuck with us. Yeah, it just ain't fast. Yeah, we fool us once, but we'll fool us twice. Mess with us, we ain't no type. So we know we real life. We feel real, we stay this tight. Royal ones, down on face, blood on water, call it again. Loyalty is the name of the game. If you ain't real, stay your lane. We don't play. And for war, we ready any time of the day. Say less, say less, say less. Say less, say less, say less. Say less, say less, say less. Hit the squad, yeah, call a real, say less. The squad, yeah, call a real, say less, say less, say less, say less, say less, say less. Say you don't want no drama, and save it for your mama. And if you ain't a real one, then you ain't not a. You a problem starter, you a shit baller. Whoa, nigga, nothing but a walker. Put the gun down and see who hit harder. We got these hoes for your roof and your water. You don't want to smoke, nigga, what the fuck you want? You don't want to smoke, nigga, what the fuck you want? Real niggas only, yeah, call up the game. This ain't what the fuck you with, call up the game. This ain't what the fuck you want, this ain't what the fuck you want. All you fuck niggas, yeah, stay in your life. Say less, say less, say less. Say less, say less, say less. Say less, say less, say less. Yeah. Get the squad, yeah, call a fail, say less. Get the squad, yeah, call a fail, say less. Listen, chocolate on the beat, chat town where you at. Listen, chocolate on the beat, chat town where you at.
Vega, what up, man? I see you, Miami. What up? I see money. Got money shit. I do not Uber, little mama. I bust my moves in a Hellcat. She wanna ride with an OG, buffing on OG, asking what L's at. She never rolled with a BD before. The GDs was selling the shorts. I told her the top was better for sure. The bottom was better before. Pulled up new whip like what's that? Blood talk, he would never let you touch that. Touchdown, touch green, then I rush back. If she rides, she got her on the rush pack. Big loud money on dick, she got loud money tatted on her neck. And I'm still feeding my set, loud money brand all on the checks. Tell me who is the plug? Cause I need his hotline. I hit the We Rider hotline. They call up Sandell like it's drop time. My flow is unique, it put me in mix, but I swear if you reached it, it's Fox Live. I told her come ride with this OG by rolling this OG I got from the block guys.
One hand on her thigh. She like when I go a little deep. I don't let these all I do is she know she ain't stopping. I step into bitches screaming the industry. I need a million. I take the doors out the cheek. She know I'm a rapper, so she wanna me to sleep. One hand on her thigh. She like when I go a little deep. I don't let these bitches all I do is
She know she ain't shouting shit. I step into Vicky screaming the industry. I need a million shit. Take the doors off the Jeep. She know I'm a rapper, so she wanna fuck me to sleep. One get busy with glizzy. Don't wanna take that bitch look like a. She yelling my face to that sound pretty. Book her a flight, tell her come to my city. I didn't forget bags, then what they lick back. If they didn't notice, I said it and would. She wanna play like proof, yeah, good. She gon' hit me up in my hood. One back and got heavy artilleries. Don't like relations, can't fuck with the mystery. I need a bitch that look better than Hillary. She say she love me, she killing me. She tell her friends that she feeling me. Tell her love is the bank. My pocket's colorful, tell I'm feeling this brain. They know I twist blank. I know you don't try to be something that you ain't. One hand on her thigh. She like when I go a little deep. I don't let these all I do is she know she ain't fucking key. I step into Vicky screaming the industry. I need a million cheeks. I take the doors out the Jeep. She know I'm a rapper, so she wanna fuck me to sleep. One hand on her thigh. I don't let these all I do is I step into Vicky screaming the industry. I take the doors out the Jeep. She know I'm a rapper, so she wanna fuck me to sleep.
I love you with all my soul.
Love you with all of my soul, girl, you everything. The only thing that we missing is a wedding ring. And when we share up the way you shared that way for me, and we got this thing on a whip just like slavery. You the vibe that I never ever had. That's why, truth be told, I never could be mad. When I'm not with you, girl, you know that I'm happy. But every time we dissing, girl, I'm feeling sad. And I know that you're the only one that I need. And I know that you're the only thing that I see. And even though these bitches love me, cause they know that I'm cheap, you the only thing I see, you the only thing I eat. Gotta put you on some things. I wanna invest in you, baby. I know how you feel. I feel like a blessing too. Even when we argue and I ain't tryna stress you, boo. Because you feel good for my soul like vegetable. Where did you know it? Going nowhere, I'ma show it. Going nowhere from you, baby, yeah. I'm going nowhere, did you know it? Going nowhere, I'ma show it. Going nowhere from you, baby, yeah. Not going away. When a man found a wife, he found a good thing, yeah. I wanna be up on you like your mood ring. And I'ma love you strong, long time, even through mood swings. Cause you duking a nigga up all through the cruelty. And I can see the vibe in you. Truthfully see the light in you. Bad boy in his prime, I see the shine in you. The clips with Pharrell, see the grind in you. So I had to get a watch to prove some time for you. Even when I didn't have it, I found time for you. And you did the same thing, cause you're valuable. Everything that I need in my soul. Baby, when they see me and you, it is gold, yeah.
Nowhere but you, baby, yeah.
Going nowhere, did you know it? Going nowhere, I'ma show it. Going nowhere from you, baby, yeah. I'm going nowhere, did you know it? Going nowhere, I'ma show it. Going nowhere from you, baby.
What on the
Man,
man, we get you.
Y'all ain't fucking with me for real.
We can get some we can get some headphones.
Yeah, we can do that too.
We can get some headphones. You try to get down now.
We can do that for
you
sure.
try to get down, baby. Let's go ahead and get it.
It's that time. I think that's
Let's get it. Let's get it.
Hold on. We don't engage the boy. We elope. That's my shit. That might be hoes. Orange juice style beat niggas to a poke.
Ooh.
Bro, you just told 3 jokes.
Real quick, man. Shout out to the chat, man. We love y'all. We appreciate y'all, man. Thank y'all for tuning in, man. Shout out to that playlist. What up? I see Coach T in the building. What up, Coach T? Yeah, I see C Snapper in the building. What's up, C Snapper? How you doing, sweetheart? Appreciate you. Landscape and Luch in the building. What up, Luch?
What up?
Thanks for tuning in, man. Real quick, shout out to that playlist, man. That last joint, man, was Nowhere. Thad Lou in the building, dude.
Apparently not Thaddeus Lewis.
Hell no, man.
And before that, man, we had Money featuring Megastar, man. FMTS.
Shout out to Megastar.
But y'all don't know what that means. That means up me to sleep.
Megastar said she never rode with a BD before. The GDs be selling the shorts. My favorite line.
You disrespectful, Maggie.
Shout out to Megastar, man. Before that, we had Sunshine Jamaican Blazing Chocolate.
Who had surprise?
You know what I'm saying, man? Say less. That go hard. That say let's go hard. That say let's go hard. Straight up. Shout out to the chat, man. Shout out to the playlist, man. And before that, we had that C Snapper, man, featuring Mario Bar, State of Mind. Y'all went through a thing on that one. Y'all went through a motherfucking thing on that one, man. Shout out to C Snapper, man, and Mario Bar on that one, man. And right on time. What up there, Coach T? Shout out to Coach T, man. Talk to Boss on Monday nights. It's Monday nights, right? Monday 8 o'clock to 10, I believe. Put that in the chat. Let me know, though. Shout out to Shop Sis, man. Yeah, man. And we back, man. We are back, man. We got a Thad Lou in the house, man. We got Boss Lady Carly in the building.
Why you gonna keep on calling my Instagram name? Why you keep calling my Instagram name?
Viral moment.
Boss Lady +2. Okay? That's who I am.
+2.
You and She Bananas. She Bananas get mad at me because I used to call her Shakita. Banana. So why you saying my name? So Instagram. That's usually where the nicknames go.
Okay, so it is 7 p.m. Shout out. 7 p.m. on Monday nights, man. Shout out to Talk to Boss, man. Yeah. All right, man, we back. What were we talking about before we left the break?
I wrote it down.
Yeah. What were we talking about before we left the break?
Men's power is emotional intuitiveness.
Yeah, for sure.
Men's power is emotional intuitiveness.
Yes, absolutely. You know, that's what separates us from women. That's how we make sure that we still demand and control dominance, because we know that women go for the idea of your potential, which is what she was talking about earlier. Women going to go for your potential. So I can be a total scumbag and I can portray an image that I have this lifestyle, not knowing that I'm playing a role. And a woman could see that potential and think that she can pull something out of me that it may not even be, right? Think about this, right? Like this is how, trust me, listen to a guy who used to pimp these bitches. All right. I'm from the West Side. I learned how to put up my voice and switch it up a little bit and code switch. I used to pimp. How you think I used to get them? Listen to me. Listen to the scumbag that turned good. And then a lot of women get mad about it, right? Mm-hmm. Listen to a lot of my women be like, oh, Dad, I love you. You wouldn't even like who I am now. You want a scumbag. Right? Mm-hmm. It hit different. So that's what I'm saying. This is how I tell people all the time. People can learn a lot from people like Blueface. Yeah, he might not be the best representation of manhood, but I bet you he controls the circumstance of the women that's around him. Mm-hmm. Right. I bet you he ain't going through what Papoose going through.
Let's be honest. A man is best when he's at that place.
Okay. Okay. So that's what I'm saying. So knowing that, it's like, you know, that's how we're, you know, if we can do it the right way, Martin Luther King it or Malcolm X it or that, cool, right? But we live in a society where a lot of women are not really going to be able to appreciate that because it's so out of that vision. Like, this is something, they might think they want that, but they really don't want that. Mm-hmm. You know what I'm saying? Because at this point, you might as well go ahead and date a West African. Like we were talking about. Mm-hmm. Those are the only ones that really got that structure. Like a lot of us don't have that structure like that no more. We not waking up in the morning saying, yo, I'm about to marry her today. We're not doing that. Right. You know, so and women are not out here like, I'm gonna protect my temple and not fuck. anymore.
Well, I'm going to be a wife.
It's not that.
I'm going to prepare myself to be a wife.
I like that.
Hey, I fuck with her. I love a good hoe.
Hey,
I love a good hoe. That
real
knows
quick.
it.
So, real quick, the question, and y'all go ahead and dive in on the chat as well. What's a man's superpower versus what's a woman's superpower? You mentioned, what was it? Emotional intuitiveness, which is self-awareness.
Yep.
Which is a must, especially if you're going to be dealing with a woman, because they will take you all out of your fucking square.
For sure.
And your energy will be all over something else, doing some other shit you ain't supposed to be doing.
Yeah.
So I agree with that. What are other superpowers that you think?
You know what was interesting, and I'm gonna switch it up a bit. I'm gonna think outside the box a bit, because we did a show about potential, dating with potential, right? And a young lady was saying that, you know, she met a guy, he's a great guy, great father, role model, smart, went to college, but he works at Popeyes, right? So she said she couldn't date him because he works at Popeyes. You know, now flip it. Like, let's say a man is out here dating, and he's dating a girl that works at the beauty supply store. Is he more likely to wife her than a woman would wife a man? Couple up a dude that works for Popeye. You see what I'm saying?
100% more.
So it gets you questioning, like, do people really date for potential, or is it just a gender thing?
Women date for potential.
Men, I think, well, first of all, men are dating most of us are just caught the hamster wheel when it comes to that. But if you're talking about who you're going to marry, it don't even take all that. She's attractive enough to me. She makes me feel, she strokes my ego. What more do we actually need on the surface?
Yeah, we don't care about the money. Like, you know, it's like
we'll pay her little bills.
Yeah.
Half the women, when you bring them in, they don't care about their bills anyway. They're living under you.
Yeah.
No problem.
Yeah, for sure.
You know what I'm saying? Which I understand. You know, if a guy want to go that route, we want our woman to be a flex to us.
You know, and I'm gonna say the reason that is because women date up and I think
yes, we date down for sure.
I'm just trying to tell you.
It's no secret. I go where I'm celebrated. I'm generally celebrated, and I'm not speaking for every man, but I'm generally celebrated the way I like it around women who make less money than me.
Wow.
Or see themselves as lower on the social spectrum.
You can be God.
You're getting real deep.
Being media monitors gets me pussy in a lot of rooms.
You've been deep because, you know, I mean,
I'm not
people
doing
like
that right
to
now.
get dark, but I'm telling you, that's why R. Kelly in the situation he in now. He had the IQ of a peanut outside of music, so he can only relate to children. I ain't gonna lie, like, he can only relate to a 16, 17, 15-year-old woman because mentally he was in this place of trauma, right? Which is where we get into this bag of like mental health awareness and what is the terminology of mental health, right? Like, what makes it mental? Because
there's so many buzzwords in mental health.
It is.
It gets on my nerves almost.
Because
how can I take it serious when you can switch it any way you want? I was with a principal dating the principal, not dating, we just fucking around. She would come from Skokie to Rockford. I lived in Rockford for you. I've seen her. I watched her. She ain't the principal there no more. Thank goodness, because I've been putting her out. Sit there and call in and said, I'm having a mental health day. But nothing wrong with her. She just wanted to stay and get some more you did. You know what I'm saying? So I'm like, mental health, like, what is it? I don't even understand. I feel like people can finesse it any way they want. And since the climate is so sensitive, you got to respect it.
Yeah, I believe it's a new world order that's about to happen on America specifically. I think it's a lot of backdoor going on in this country. I think that they have an agenda to push sensitivity on us, so we won't be prepared for real action.
For real.
Yeah. So this is the softest that I've ever seen America. I'm not gonna say I'm the biggest Trump supporter or anything like that, but I will say this: anybody who stands on being a man, being arrogant, unapologetic, they're gonna kick you in your ass. They're gonna figure out a way to make you look like the bad guy, while everybody else is being patronizing and full of bullshit. Oh, I want to do this and do that, but then in the same sentence, what they'll say, you ain't black if you vote for this person. So now you can condemn us and tell us if we're black or not if we don't vote for this person. But the one fucker who real and keeping it transparent, hey, this guy's a goof, this guy's that, they down him. You know, it's the modern way of culture. So I don't know what's up with that, but it definitely seemed like some backdoor energy to make society weaker for a bigger cause.
So that's why they pushing. I know I'm gonna get some backlash for saying this. That's why they're pushing the gay agenda.
For sure.
Backlash, for sure.
This is exactly why they're pushing the gay agenda.
For sure.
They are pushing men dressed like women and change it to women.
For sure.
They are pushing you're still sagging your pants. They are pushing everything that they can to make the man weak.
For sure.
Every opportunity they get. And we as women have to continue to build our men.
True.
Because if we don't do it, you know what I saw the other day that really made me really think the other day? I saw a picture of slaves, and a man, grown man slave, was feeding from the breast of a woman. Do you understand what we do for men? And how y'all don't need nobody else, but y'all can take the nutrients
For sure.
from us.
Yeah.
And that's why we make.
Because I would definitely suck a titty for
sure.
nutrients.
Absolutely. It hit different when I get my nutrients out of titty.
You get what I'm saying? You get me?
Yeah.
Shout out to the nutrients.
Shout out to nutrients.
That was information.
Yes.
That was information.
Nah, real talk.
Not the breast.
Real
That
talk,
was
though.
information. If I keep building my black man sitting next to me, and I keep pouring into him,
Facts.
greatness is only the result.
Women too busy trying to get love that's a priority. People probably too busy trying to get. I need to find my love, my soulmates. I need to find a chick who stand on business.
Yeah.
Stand on business.
And you
That's
know,
a priority. As foundationally, I'm gonna love you out of the respect I have for you.
facts.
You know what I'm saying? And to love you don't mean I won't ever do wrong.
Yeah.
I'm human. I'm definitely gonna hurt you. You know why? Because I'm in your house. Like in your house. If I'm your man, I'm in your house.
Yeah.
So if I throw a brick at you, it hurt.
Yeah.
Somebody else throw a brick at you from outside and you hit the window, you might be all right.
Yeah, that's a bar.
But so everything else is so sensitive. That's why I always say my woman can't be my friend, not in the sense of my homies. First of all, you way more important than that. Because I have to prioritize you that way. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So and my friends, my female friends, I don't have to call them today.
You know, that's what.
I don't. If I call you today, if I don't call my woman today, oh, there's a problem. I'm probably cheating, right?
Because that, even from the beginning, Onyx has always been that man. Always. Like from the day that I met him, I'm like, dude, you are so controversial. But what you say is so right. Like that was so attractive. Like, oh my God. But you know, he's a student, so I can't date no students anymore. It didn't matter how much I was
I don't go there now.
But I can respect that because this man always stood on his principles.
Yeah.
Now there's no foundation, there's no principle.
That's a fact.
Yeah.
You got to stand on something, even if some people don't like it. Some people will.
Yeah.
Even with dating, you can say your target audience is out there.
Yeah.
True.
You know what I'm saying?
You know, you said something that really hit me a little bit. You said that women date up and men date down. And the reason why that hit me a little bit because of the narrative of gender roles. You know, if a woman makes more than her husband, who's the real head of the household? We all know it should be the man.
It ain't even about that.
But the society looks at it like, oh, she makes more money, so
And she's definitely
gonna dictate how the pace. You know what I'm saying? So when it says women date down, it makes it seem like, okay, well, no matter what the woman is doing, if the man makes less than her, if he don't have a degree, if he don't do this like she does, then how is that relationship valued?
Like this conversation to me only matters. Not trying to invalidate your conversation. I hope it didn't sound like that.
No.
But that kind of shit only matters when, as far as who's the head of the household, if she make more, if he's not bringing value to her,
Or if that's his only value. If his only value is monetary,
if she the breadwinner, if that's what it is. Well, first of all, I ain't let nobody be no breadwinner to me. I'm not even moving nowhere if I can't pay the mortgage. That's just who I am. I've decided I'm okay with it, even if she ain't. Right? I got to stand on that.
Yeah.
Because I know who I am as a man.
Right.
You dig me? But now, let's say she is taking care of you financially. I bet it'd be like that. Women are working now. Some men ain't gonna get the right job. That's the nature. It's the landscape, but not all of us were built to be entrepreneurs. Some people only got it in them. Some people weren't taught or shown it. Right. So now we end up in the space where she's the breadwinner. As that man, if you're that guy, you can't be. You gotta kind of alter how your machismo works. You gotta be that dominant man, and you gotta make sure them dishes clean.
Yeah.
She shouldn't have to come home to.
That's true.
Work to do.
That's true.
If she's paying your bills.
I did. Ooh, y'all about to get me talking.
Think about what's sensitive. She's a breadwinner now. She got A-type characteristics that she's building up. Right. And as men, we know testosterone builds competition. It drives competition. Right. That hormone in us.
Stop making that face.
I mean, y'all tell me.
But don't you think that comes with a woman a level of ego boost for her?
Hell yeah, she's a breadwinner. She's a lion now. That's what you get for being with a goddamn woman who's your breadwinner.
I tell you.
I said.
Yeah, that's
they're not even built for that to be the case, bro. They're not even built for that, to handle that properly. That's why most of them don't handle it properly.
This is tough.
Tell me I'm lying.
Well,
most of them don't handle that properly. It's a shitload of problems that a man's ego ain't really built to deal with.
Hey, I agree, but I'm gonna go left field with this shit. I'm gonna give it from another perspective, from the scumbag perspective. Shit, that conversation really only matters to people who don't have control over their bitch.
Pretty much.
Because you know what I'm
Pretty
saying,
much.
like
And
you know,
that's 75% of the niggas.
I agree.
75% of the niggas, but you're
But seriously, because you know what I'm saying, a lot of times when a woman truly likes you and fucks with you, she gonna do anything about this. She gonna do it. It's not gonna
If
even
you give her
matter.
a good enough orgasm, and you don't cause her extra problems.
That's all.
Bro, you in there.
You're in there.
I promise you.
And you ain't gonna have no choice but to be boss up, because she gonna give you all them opportunities. Even being, I swear to God, like every opportunity that you looking for, she gonna boss you up. If she don't fuck with you like that for whatever reason anymore, then of course she's gonna fucking outlandishly be like, yeah, this is mine. I just demoted a bitch for this conversation for when I didn't have nothing. Now look at me, right? So you know what I'm saying? Now, like, you see what I'm saying? Like I told her, you have to drop this my. You know what I'm saying? Your ears are getting smaller, but your weight steady getting bigger, bitch. And now you're you know what I'm saying? And the money is the only thing that you pretty much have over me. So I know you don't fuck with me like that. So I'm not gonna drop you because God told me to do a good deed. Hallelujah. But
you're gonna do the work.
You're gonna do the work now. And I'm literally in this position right now. Shout out to her.
Yeah. Real talk. If you put yourself in that situation where the woman is holding the purse strings, that usually comes with a certain type of ego.
Yeah.
Especially if you're the type of dude that can't balance that out with any other characteristics that you have outside of your wallet. A lot of niggas only have their characteristics in their wallet. So they depend on holding the purse strings in a relationship. Because then I can get what I want to get. And if I don't like it, I can tell her the fuck I want. But you ain't got shit else to offer a woman to trigger any type of reciprocation other than what you got in your wallet. So if you was broke, you wouldn't have no bitches.
That's just real.
You know what I'm saying? If you was broke, you would have no women.
Some people are handsome.
But like,
some
look at
people
this
got a
guy,
lot of
right?
money.
You ain't gotta be handsome. Ain't got nothing to do with being handsome.
Walk up to
It
a bitch
has
right
nothing to
now.
do with being handsome.
I'm saying,
Hey, yo,
that's
baby,
not a lot of
how
people
are
get
you?
women. So
It has nothing to do with being handsome.
being handsome.
And I'm a
It has
P. I
nothing
don't
to
trust
do
my
with
bitch
being
around a nigga too long. I'm gonna have to really upgrade the P to be around him with my bitch. You know, this nigga come up to my bitch. Yo, baby, what's up? Come on. Well, who the fuck? Yeah, what you like? 6'2", 6'3"? 6'3". Nigga 6'3", bro. D-Bass voice, game voice, the motherfucking Malaysian skin. Listen, he don't gotta pay a fucking dime for the average white woman.
True.
She can't wait to have an athletic baby with this guy. She gonna blow the budget.
Oh yeah.
For an athletic
she
nigga
gonna
kid.
piss her parents off for that.
Man, and they
She
gonna
gonna piss
love
her
them
parents off for that.
grandkids.
And this is simply based off how he looks.
Just off of looks.
Just off looks.
Just
That's what I
off
was
of
saying.
in the
Now,
voice.
there's other ways that people get women, but that bread and how people look.
That ain't my point. My point is that outside of the bread, you gotta have more coming to you. You gotta have more to you.
He just
You can
shows
have
that you
bread.
don't.
Yeah.
I mean, he don't.
Right, you know what I'm saying? And a nigga like myself, too, you know, I'm spiffy, but you know what I'm saying? Spiffy, I got drip, but you know what I'm saying? It's like, yeah, you gotta know. You know what I'm saying? I'm a guy, when we go on tour, all my homies are 6'3", 6'4", 6'2". These my homies. They secure my life. You know what I'm saying? I got a homie in the car right now. I call a nigga in, he's securing my life. I'm on 79. You see what I'm saying? You know, I ain't the toughest, roughest, thuggest, richest, you know what I'm saying, nigga, but I'm a made man. You know what I'm saying? Before I had anything made, I was made spiritually. So they're gonna protect the bag. You understand? And that's what I'm saying. So women like that too. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. Like he has the image of the apex alpha man, but I have the spirit of the apex alpha man. Right? You know what I'm saying? So I know what women like.
What Tip says, 5'9" with the soul of a 6'4".
That's all it.
But look, check this is something I had admit to myself recently. Like 3 weeks ago, I did it on the show. First time I ever said it out loud. I'm a pay the bill nigga, right? I've been married twice. I always pay the bills. And I was engaged once. I always pay the bills. I had to admit to myself that I definitely wanted control. Now I didn't want to control her per se. I wanted to control the circumstance. You know what I'm saying? I didn't have it working. A large reason for that is because I was gone a lot, and I didn't want to come home, and my woman got to go to work right when I get home. I'm going for 3 weeks. Now she got to go to work when I get home. Now I want my woman there. I picked her for a certain reason, and I wanted to have the opportunity to use while she's here.
For sure.
Which is you know that women want that?
Yeah, I do.
Do you know that women, we want men to lead and to control?
Is that leading?
And to
absolutely.
We want back.
Absolutely.
I don't want to do all the work.
But some women be making like 80 grand and think they ain't finna pay no bills. Like, yo, what's your money for?
That's funny.
What's your money for?
Us and shopping.
Are you shitting me? I'm gonna use it for savings. No, bitch. We'll put that in the savings off top.
Right.
I'm a shop.
Cut that. No, I don't need that. I don't need no clothes. I'm a content creator. I'll be in my basement.
Yeah.
Making songs and videos.
For
Okay.
sure.
So now put that money in the account now. Then sure you could blow the rest. No problem. I got it covered.
For sure. That's
Does this
smart.
mean you're gonna stay out of my pocket? But you finna add to the pot right now.
But if she making 80,000, my mentality is different.
And she ain't with me, and that's cool. Easy money.
I mean, yeah, my girl.
Mentality, she's about building.
Yeah, my
She
girl.
ain't about building. She's spending the goddamn money. She ain't about building.
She building.
What she
She's
building?
about
A wardrobe?
building. She's about building.
She's not with. Not for
First
you.
of all, she didn't get to 80,000 with just looking like the way she looked.
No, she hustles.
She had to think. So when you a hustler, that mentality never goes away. I'm a hustler. It's never gonna go away from me. I don't care how much money I make, who I'm with. I'm going to continue to hustle because that is my mentality.
Half of them hustlers single as hell.
Real quick.
That's true. That's true.
Nobody match my work ethic.
Your work ethic.
Bullshit. You just ain't surrounding yourself with the niggas who do.
Hold on, real
That's
quick.
true, too.
Shout out to the chat. Shop Blizz in the building, man. Shop Blizz says also, let's not get it confused. Just because she make more, that don't mean that she's taking care of you and her money is coming to you, which is true. He says, it may still be the case where the man carries the weight on the bills, or her money is hers and yours is yours. So just because she's making the money don't necessarily mean that she's taking care of you. You be making your money too. She just make more.
He put that on there based off what I said. I was speaking on a specific situation. we understand that there are households who got where you do yours and I do mine, right? Because my ideal situation is if we both got money, we bringing in money, whatever percentage you bring in of the pot, you put that percentage towards the bills. I put my percentage towards the bills. That's if we together trying to build a life, right? We put percentage-wise the same percentage of our pay in the pot for savings, and the rest is whatever we want to do with it.
Yeah, no, that's smart. I sort of do that with someone right now. Like we definitely are. I pay like 80% of everything, but I say like the rest of this money needs to be into investments of your brand, LLCs, marketing, and stuff like that. And she don't know, but like I'm ticking everything to see how she's operating it. And by the time next year, I'll know if that's going to be my wife if she moved up.
Heavy.
Yeah,
There you go.
Yeah, for sure.
So that
Good
kind
move.
of goes off of what Beliz just said about my money is yours. We just had this conversation on my show. How do you feel about joint accounts? How do you feel about having a joint account? I don't care. You talked about it. Y'all did it. Like, I'm totally against it. As the woman that I am against having a joint account with anybody. I need one thing to have that I know that is mine. When I'm joining with someone, married, whatever, I need one thing that I can know is mine, and it's my money.
You need a millionaire, because if you was dating a millionaire, you wouldn't be thinking like that. Who wouldn't want to join an account with a millionaire? You a boss.
That's not my money.
Shit, but if you joint, it's yours. If it's joint, it's yours.
Yeah, let me tell you. It matters to me. I have to see, and I'm not. So what if I ask for something else? That's the only thing that I'm asking for that I need to keep. That's mine.
Well, he probably ain't gonna want no joint account with you if you only bring out 80 grand. Now we got $1,080,000. Nobody cares about that shit.
You hear that sound though?
Fuck your little 80 grand. Yeah, blow that shit on pearls.
But that's the thing that I want. You gotta deal with people on what they want, their level, and the thing. I'm cool with compromising with everything else. That's one thing I'm not gonna compromise with.
I don't think that's I mean, yeah.
It's her business. It's how she want to run that shit. That's cool.
If that work for you, that work for you.
You know what I'm saying?
I'll
do a joint account with you though. Like I ain't putting all my shit in there.
Right. But I'm put some. I mean, you got to think. Well, I'm an artist, so shit. The bigger we go, typically we have to split and share money. So I'm gonna share it with a Jewish man and not my bitch.
Right.
I'm gonna share it with some elites and some homosexuals. You know what I'm saying? Where we doing 20-20 splits and they own 30% of my publishing, but I can't do 30% of financial stability with my woman. That's outlandish. So my standpoint hit a little different, you know. I'm coming from an artist standpoint. Everything is a business gesture for me. I don't care if I was pimping, a good guy, a bad guy, or whatever. Anything that I'm doing, I'm thinking about that bread. For sure. I'm thinking about that money. I may not act like it, but I'm thinking about that money.
What's that?
You got to check the temperature of your lady, though. You know, I mean, when we talk about joint accounts and everything, like I think it differs for different people. But the narrative is why I like to talk about this a lot on my platform is, you know, if a woman makes more money than a man and they get married, and let's say they don't work out, the narrative is going to be, well, you shouldn't be fucking with this broke ass anyway. You need a man that's going to make more than you. You know, as you say, women should date up. But, you know, on the flip side, if a man does it, you know, it's like, I just don't like how the society paints that a man is supposed to make more than a woman. A woman is supposed to make less than a man. It's supposed to be the traditional household. No, if my woman makes $150,000, and let's say I make $50,000, am I going to feel a way that she's making $150,000, $150, and I'm making 50? No, because I'm checking her temperature. Now, if I know she's used to being a boss chick and she's always dating up, and I'm the only nigga she ever dealt that made $50,000, you see what I'm saying? That changes a little bit of the scope.
Here's what we ain't talked about that women working has what followed it. I ain't gonna say caused it, but it followed it.
Yeah.
Family's fucked up now.
Because we're not home to nurture
the family. Like somebody got to be at the crib, beholden to that. Yeah, I don't even suggest two parents work. Fuck the money. Put them kids in the same bedroom for a little while until they get to school age or something. Then the other could go to work because she got time. He or she got time now.
That sounds like you living below your means.
Niggas ain't living below their means.
That's what that sound like.
You know what I'm saying?
All over.
Capitalism don't work for people until you live below your means, so you can save some money and spend a little bit.
Yeah, black people ain't even broke. We just got the worst spending habits.
Ever. You feel me?
We ain't broke.
So like, somebody got to be beholden to them babies, man. Like when they ain't, now she got a problem or he got a problem because they had to take off work to go to the school.
Well, let's do this. Let's take the kids out of the equation. You just got two people, man, woman. Woman makes more.
It matters less. No kids in the equation.
It don't have to matter. That's what I'm saying. It don't have to matter. To piggyback on what you were saying. If you're working with somebody who understands what you bring to the table and y'all work whatever y'all work out, the money probably won't even be much of a issue. If she respects you as a man and she don't see you as a dollar sign to respect you through, then that might be a way to balance that out where you making your 50,000 to do whatever, and she making 150,000 to do whatever. If y'all decide that this is how we're gonna work out the bills or the living situation, that's between y'all two. That don't necessarily mean that you got to be disrespected as a man because you make less, or she has to be exalted as the woman.
If she does
because
that, she makes don't fuck with you.
That's a character trait. That's a character flaw.
She don't fuck with you.
Exactly.
That's a character flaw.
She may be a great person, but don't fuck with you.
She don't fuck with you. That's what it is. Yeah, that's all.
Because money doesn't mean anything to me. I'm able to support myself and buy everything I want for myself. So it's not the material things that you can provide for me. You better love me. And guess what? I better be the only thing in the room every time we walk in the room.
That's tough. Never will.
Yeah, I don't know about that one.
I can't give no woman that.
I don't know about that.
Like I can't give no woman, not one motherfucking woman. Don't expect that from me. When I give it to you, it's a courtesy. Now I'm gonna because I'm a human, and there's a lot of fat asses around here. I'm supposed to not like she was about to tone. I don't mean it at you, but
shout out to all the fat asses.
But at your gender,
I'm supposed to.
at your group, at the group that you represent.
I'm supposed to act like they ain't there. Now I will do it, me personally, right, as best I can.
We'll only do it to make you feel better.
Don't request that of me.
We'll do it to make you feel better.
I don't think you got the right. Like I ain't supposed to be gawking at another chick. That's just disrespectful.
You ain't supposed to be looking at her. Look at her booty once, and then go on about your business.
But that's me not making sure you're the only one in the room.
What? No, it's not.
That's literally that.
You all right? Listen, we all got eyes. You can't tell me you can't look at something.
So now that
you ain't gonna stare.
So now that but that ain't what you said at first. What you just said, what you need to make sure you're the only one in the room. That's what you said. No, you're not. She's here too. That's why I looked at her.
But that's it. Don't look and go on about this.
Well, you're not the only one in the room.
Can I ask you a question? This piggybacks off the question we had last night about what makes a person deserving of the love that they claim they want?
Because I gave it.
To who?
To that person.
Okay, if you gave it to that person.
If I'm expecting it from you, it's because I gave it. I'm not expecting nothing back.
Okay.
If I didn't get it.
That's literally what we said.
Well, that was a different kind of perspective. Not different, but like we attacked another part of it.
No, that's literally exactly what we came up with.
The question, I put up the question, right? Or I brought up the conversation, right? It was based on the idea that a woman or a person, whatever, deserves something from a man or woman, but they ain't with this person yet. You're single, and I deserve to be loved this way. No, and my contention was no, you don't, not yet,
because you gotta earn it.
You ain't gave it. You ain't got nobody that you can expect reciprocity from yet.
Yeah.
So that's what that conversation.
I think it's okay. Like I'm a fan of Kevin Samuels, but I'm also like with a lot of these guys or a lot of those type of concepts, you know, I compare it to Professor Xavier and Magneto. So I look at things from a dark perspective before I even get into the light. I think people have the right to have standards. You know, that doesn't mean I have to follow the fucking standards, right? But I think, you know, I think you can have standards. If you want this and this and this, you can want it. Just be prepared to be lonely as fuck, you know, for going about it that way. You know what I'm saying? If you want to fucking wake up in the morning, Marshawn, and be Marcina, okay, bro. I don't think it's a good look on you, my guy. But, you know, if you want to be Marciana or Marcina, Marshawn, you can be that. That's how I feel about a lot of life shit. Like, you know what I'm saying? I let people do their thing. They'll learn a lesson. You know, they'll learn a lesson when it's time for them to learn a lesson. Either you're going to learn it by injury or you're going to learn it in a casket. You know? Yeah. So, you know, a lot of people operate like that. A lot of women, I deserve this, I deserve that, I deserve that. And yes, you do. But be prepared to also be lonely. You're going to deserve the fuck out of that if you don't change the dynamic on how you approach certain relationships.
And that's so true because I've been single for 7 years and I haven't expected anything. You know what I'm saying? I haven't expected anything. I understand that because I want a man to act like this, it's a lot of men out there that won't act like this. So guess what I got to do? I got to be happy with being single because the things that I want may be out the box for some men to do.
And if that's a struggle that you're willing to embark on, then embark on it.
So what do you want? Can you verbalize that?
All right, universal man.
Yes, I can verbalize what I want. So I want a man that's able to understand and comprehend and not just do things just to be doing. I want a man that's teachable because I'm teachable. I want a man that's coachable because I'm coachable. I want a man that's willing to compromise because I'm willing to compromise. But I'm also want a man that's willing to lay everything on the table. That's hard for a lot of people to do. Lay it all on the table. Because I think my first date is about, so what are you willing to do and what are you not willing to do? Because then that's going to tell me if I need to deal with you.
So,
First date.
So in 7 years, you haven't found that?
No, because I've been building my brand.
Okay.
So it ain't been focused on being in a relationship with nobody.
So you're not trying that anyway? Because what you just said made me feel like you had been trying, but niggas ain't up to snuff. No. That's what it sounded like. Am I off when I say that? No. Is that what it sounded like to y'all? Yeah, you know, it made it sound like you were searching and niggas ain't up to snuff. No. Because if niggas ain't up to stuff for 7 years, that's a you thing.
But now, because I'm now looking for love, because I'm now trying to be in a relationship with a business partner, because my thing is I want a best friend first so I can trust you. Secondly, I want a business partner so I can build an empire. And thirdly, I want a husband. That's the order that it must go in for me.
We talked about that when you were on the show last time. And I was talking about how interesting I thought that was that you put them in that order.
Yeah.
Because I think that's really, really logical of you to do that.
Yeah, and it makes sense. But now, because I'm now looking for love, my perspective is a little bit different. I wasn't focused on a relationship then. Now I'm focused on being with somebody. So guess what I'm doing now? I'm soft and I'm so soft now. Like I'm soft.
Yeah.
I'm ready to be the putty. Like you can mold me a little bit. You can squish it over here and put some more over there. You know what I'm ready to be that.
I was just gonna ask that.
At first I was just a little hard. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. Because guess what I did? I had been hurt in the last relationship. I turned it to the abuser. I was abused. I turned it to the abuser.
Powerful.
I don't know if you remember this, but me and her had a conversation some years ago. I still think about this and laugh. She was talking about how she this is what she said to me at the time. She said, "See, I think like a nigga." That's what she said to me, right? And I'm like, "You're not like a nigga." Like, yes, I am. I'm like, how so? She said, "Because it's what's on the inside that count." I'm like, "What's on the inside comes out, right?" And she said, "Yeah, I don't know if you remember this." I'm like, "Of course." So if it's on the inside, it's what comes outside. You having a tutu and heels right now. You're a woman. Yeah. You think like a woman.
Soft as hell.
You think like a woman. That was you wasn't soft then. You were talking about how hard you was at that point. I'm like, sweetie, you're a whole ass female. You think like a female because you got on the tutu and heels, baby.
That was the protection.
Yeah, for sure.
The tutu and the heels was the protection.
The shell that I was telling you about was the protection.
No doubt. But it's obvious to a nigga.
A lot of women use that shell.
For sure.
It's almost like it's like Rams. You know, the Rams class. It's like if once I see what you working with, this is my way of, sizing you up as well. So
it's understandable, cute and sad all at the same time.
Yeah.
Yes.
I really pity motherfuckers who do that because they're my favorite women when I'm on the dating scene, they're my favorite women because I like to watch them. Well, I like to watch that pretty kitty come out. You ain't got to try. Right. They're gonna drop that shit
for sure.
Even for you
studs.
For a real man.
Especially you thick ass studs on phone them. Fuck is you talking about? I seen your thick ass. Y'all mad as hell. Always arguing with your girl. You need some dick. On phone them.
Real
Sick
talk.
of you.
Real talk, man. Well, listen, we gotta close up, man. We gotta get ready for Reggie to go ahead and get in here and get settled, man. Dude, this is It's incredible.
Tell us what you got coming one more time before we go.
Emotional 290s. Thad Lou, THAD space LU everywhere. ThadLou.com. You know, that's my EPK and all my business and my merch and stuff like that. You can also find me in probably one of the baddest Instagram bitches bedroom. Tearing their ass up on folks. Yeah. Nah, seriously though, you know, that's really the focus right now. I'm writing for your favorite artist, pushing this merch, doing these shows that you will pay me for. Not in Gary. And this album, man, and giving back to the community for real. I've always been big and humongous and ethical on that. I want to let you guys know, if you go on my website, THADLU.com right now, when we drop the album and you support the project with the proceeds, 30% of the proceeds, I will be giving it to Inglewood, East Garfield Park community in the Chatham area. I will be giving 30% of the money that we make off of this album. So I am so thirsty for that. That's a total good look. We got to take it back to the trenches. You know what I'm saying? And even if y'all don't have hope, I believe in y'all. Big and gang shit.
Nice. That's what's up. Reggie, moving forward, man. A lot of people just call me RMF, just to keep it simple, man. You can find me like on Facebook or IG, Reggie moving forward. I am at Indie TV Network with the Thinking Outside the Box podcast. We're going crazy over there, man. A lot of the stuff I was talking about, you'll see the clips, or if you follow me, we do shows all over the world, man. So shout out to that. And then I'm here, you know, about to come on, do the nightcap in a little while here with SDR, man. So catch a vibe with me. And like I said, man, I do a lot of this stuff. I like to network with good people and catch vibes because I've been through a lot just like everybody else. You feel me? So it's good that we can have a platform where we can talk about all this stuff. You know, y'all wild as hell. But yeah, man, follow me on Facebook, Reggie moving forward.
Yeah. Boss Lady, talk to us.
I'm Boss Lady +2. You can find me at Boss Lady Carly on Instagram. Look out for my YouTube series that's coming, 5-minute shorts. Boss Lady Finds Love. I'm on like the 6th date. I'm looking for 6 more dates. So any single being out there that can kind of meet the characteristics of the man that I need, that's actually on my page, come holler at me. Get in my inbox. Also, you can find me Boss Lady +2 on Instagram and Facebook. I sell merch also. But then also Boss Lady +2 LLC. And coming very soon, my next project, or the project I'm currently working on, Boss Lady Barbie, coming to a show near you. It's coming very soon, y'all.
Let's go, baby.
Hey, Ro, can I go on a date?
On me.
Shop Talk 7, man. We up top. We get down. Let's go ahead and go out with some good wood, man.
Yeah.
Thad Lou.
Yes. Good wood. Let's do it. Yeah, you know the vibes. Yeah. That's crazy.
Pause.
It is.
Every time I ain't fucking with me.
Oh, y'all crazy, man.
Oh my gosh. You don't even play my phone.
Shop Talk 7. We'll talk to y'all tomorrow. Let's go ahead and get it. Thad Lou. Good wood, man. Shop Talk 7. Let's go.
You said that's a crazy segue.
Just thought that was good.
You wanna be my shorty, you wanna be my shorty, Just give her that wood, good. Just give her that wood, good. If your bitch acts up, just give her that wood, good. Make her get it understood.
Beat it like you from the hood. If she act up, give her that. Why you acting cocky, trying to tie me? Only time you tie me is when you tie me. Baby, I'm McNally, I'm never sorry. I ain't for the pity, no pity party. Trying to fuck my time up and put my mind up. Shit, I'ma fuck your spine up when I'm behind you. Cause all the guys can go for that, but someone had to remind you. Yeah. Big dog in your city when I touch down, with them legs wide open like a touchdown. She was talking that shit, but I'm like, what now? She wasn't trying to kick, but she gon' punt now. Yeah. Don't trip on her. If she still steady, bitch, put some dick on her. If you a real nigga, you a feel for her. Fuck all that talking, put some dick on her. Just give her that good. Just give her that good. If your bitch acts up, just give her that good. Make her get it understood. Beat it like you from the hood. If she act up, give her that
Join me, Aaron Joy, every Saturday and tune in to Evolving with EJ. New artists, new music on My Radio Chicago. Support District Radio with my producer.
Your boy Shy Mac, the one-stop shop. And guess what, y'all? The Support District Radio app is free. So go ahead and download it every Saturday from 7 to 9 p.m. I see you there.
It's more than radio. Evolving with EJ.
Oh, yeah. I get around. Still clown with the underground when we come around.